Hello, YouTube music lovers. I'm Fitz Randolph. Welcome to The Music Makers. For over 40 years as a photographer here in Atlanta, I've had the privilege to photograph numerous musicians. I've been intrigued and impressed, not only by their skill and talent, but by the stories they tell about life as a musician. I want to share these stories and these observations with the wonderful YouTube audience of music lovers. I will be introducing you to many of these artists. They will tell their stories, reflect on life, and share their gifts with us. My first show features drummer John Kahleefa, born in Andalusia, Alabama. I taped him earlier, simply telling his story of his early life and where he first started learning about drumming, who influenced him and helped him, and it really leads us up to the beginning of his high-octane professional career. And then we will hear some samples of his powerful, dynamic, explosive style. Let's listen to John Kahleefa.
I learned to play the drums in my father's church, and I saw my mother play the drums. She said I was about 2 years old when I told her that I saw her play the drum. But I remember when I was playing when I was 5. And I played a little bit in high school, and my band director, Mr. Duncan, taught me how to read. And then he got me a scholarship when I got out of high school to Alabama State College in Montgomery, Alabama. Dr. Lyle gave me a 4-year scholarship in music, and I went there in '66, and I met a real good, interesting guy that was in the drum section, assistant drum leader, Walter Clyde Orange, from out of Jacksonville, Florida. And he's the drummer with the Commodore, the one who wrote Brick House and all that stuff. But anyway, and I had a good instructor, Robert Jane from out of Florida. He was from Florida A&M. And so he was my drum instructor for the first year that I was there. And then after that, I went in '69, went all the way up to '69, and then we closed, they was demonstrating down there in the college down there, and then they closed the school down. And I wanted to play music, play the drums. And in '68, I went to summer school so I could hurry and get out. And then '69, I went and auditioned at this club in Montgomery. And another guy, a black guy, got the gig. But the manager of the club told me, say, leave me your number. If anybody come by one of the drummer, I'll give him your number. 3 days later, the guitar player, it's Leroy Hatley, that played with Joe Tex on Skinny Legs and all, came through that club, the only club there in Montgomery, and she gave him my number. And he called me, asked me that I want to go out on the road with the Joe Tex band. I said, all right, I want to see, I'll see. And then school was closed down, so I went to Walter Clyde Owen. I said, hey man, Joe Tex band want me to play with him, man. What you think I should do? He said, man, if I were you, I'd take the opportunity, because the opportunity only come once, may only come once. I said, okay, and he called me back, and I said, yeah man, I go. I told him to give my stuff to my sister, my books and stuff, and I left. And then been out here ever since. That was 1969. And boy, it's been a really great career. And getting a chance to meet good people like this guy here that's doing this for me here. And at the time when I got with Joe Tex band, Walter Ones was getting with the Commodore. And everything had brought me all the way, just for thank God for that, for my talent, and brought me all the way up to where I am now. And I just wanted to share some of my drum playing with you guys.
Cut.
Because practice doesn't make perfect. Practice make improvement. I found out my dad say, because no matter how good you are, there's always room for improvement.
We'll go further into John Kahleefa's career in a later show. He's got a lot more to say and a lot more to play. I'm Fitz Randolph. Thank you for watching The Music Makers. And remember, keep listening to music.